All right, ready to get underway. And now, Jarren Duran. Not even close there. And we are underway. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Checks over to first, back safely. Kershaw, a tall lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That clips the zone. Gonna count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're
Jones. Off balance feet. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Juan Soto now.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And that one fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Up the middle, gloves it on the dive from his backside. Nicely done for the out. Back at Truist Park, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Hard on the ground to first. The tag, and he's out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. One out, base is empty. That one misses, and the count's full. Ripped on the ground to second. Freeman is out. There's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Foul ball there. Next pitch inside. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Gordon on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of the second, and here is Sosa to the plate. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Nabs it, 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Gil Hodges in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in the dirt. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
1 ball.
Second inning here, no score. In the air on the infield, Mazeroski makes the catch for the out. Alex Gordon getting ready to hit. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. This one in the air. Jeter sizing this one up. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that is out of play. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. That misses. Now 1-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And the batter now, Chipper Jones. Swinging a foul out of play. Darvish kicks, delivers. Now 1-1.
Strike.
Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Two down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And there's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
No balls,
They're
strikes.
so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. And we're back. Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Kershaw back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Got it. 1 out. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Bobby Grich, the next to hit. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Kershaw deals. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. At the plate, Alex Gordon. In the air, left field. Gordon on the run towards the line. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first in time, and there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Bill Mazeroski. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And that is that.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see.
Back here in Atlanta, stepping in, Wenzel Perez. Perez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one wrapped foul. And now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time up. There's a swing and a miss.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it. I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
That one lifted to left. Hauls it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away. And here is Sammy Sosa. Kershaw fires. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Out to center. Cameron settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Inside.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Flips it for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. That pitch in for a strike. And 1-1. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Tag. Save. He moves up to second on what should be a pass ball. And that erases the double play possibility. Rips to short. And Ramirez is set down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses. 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, left field, down the line. He's under it. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Headed towards the corner. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. Next to hit, Alex Gordon. In the dirt.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And there's a foul ball. He caught it behind his back. It's there, and that's a great play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw.
Big RBI for him right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Fastball is outside. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line to left. Gordon makes the catch. 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Into the outfield, base hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Fouled off. He was late. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Long run, tracks it down. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Darvish delivers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Now here is Alex Gordon. Ripped into right field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Back to right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Digging in, Bill Mazeroski. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup. Derek Jeter digs in now. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, top of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Wenceel Perez. Outside with a breaking ball. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-1. And a curve is down and in. Fought off foul. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one in the air, center field. Cameron on his way over. corrals it. And there's one down. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one hammered. That's back there. Going, gone. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. This one in the air right field. Tatis brings it in. Out number 2. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that'll do it. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Darvish back to work. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. First pitch misses.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that chance handled. Slings to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Grounder off the pitcher. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Salvador Perez will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
0-1.
And safe. It's a stolen base. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2 is the count.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Atlanta, top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Grounds one to short. Jeter zips it across, and a quick out number 1. Cal Raleigh now at the plate.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
0-1 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis after it. He's got it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Check swing, called strike. Clase, a righty that throws with power. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gordon. 1 away. Next to hit, Mike Cameron. Out to short. Fires over to first. That's the second out. Here's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's to third. Oh, great stop. Over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now batting Jarren Duran. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Wenceel Perez.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes a leaping grab for the out. And we're back. And now it's going to be Derek Jeter. Check swing, called strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a swing and a
No
miss.
ball,
There's
2
that
strikes.
slider. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. And here's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. Just off
plate,
the
ball
inside edge.
Hey!
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. That's a nice job of taking that pitch on the outside the other way and just beat
that's
the
off the
ship.
plate.
This guy's not known for using the whole field, but right there he took what was given to him.
And that one's going to get into the corner. Freddie across the score. And now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his
I got
speed.
1 ball,
A
1
base
strike.
hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That misses. Ball 2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And they lead it. It's 4-3. And now Chipper Jones. And it's off the bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 1 down. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now they get the runner and a rundown. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
0-1.
Gordon now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy.
Ball,
Gonna have to
that's
regroup
inside.
here.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Mike Cameron digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. And that one
Whoa, that's
upstairs,
up
ball 1. In the dirt, blocked. And that one is lifted in the air. Gordon makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. Back here. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball two. Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Iglesias toss to second, to first, double play. Nicely done. So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Little chopper rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. And that's down and away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And the final score here, 4